Hi, Emil. How are you? Doing well?
Hi, Miss. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
How about you?
Doing very well. Doing good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, students. So I actually gave you a homework, which was a reading or an article. Did you read it?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, nice. And what about Sibal, Amal, Fatma? Did you read this article or
Yes,
this book?
Miss.
Yeah, Miss.
I think.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good. So, students, each one of you is going to give me a summary about this. Then I would, at the end of this thing, I'm going to ask you simple questions about this article, about this man in particular. So, who like to start? Giving me a short summary, telling me what is this story about. Yes, please, hint. You go first. Then after you, Sibai.
Okay, this paragraph talk about an old Polish war veteran
Mm-hmm.
that he had to leave his hometown in Poland after Germany invaded at the beginning of the Second World War,
Mm-hmm, nice.
and he settled in London. And uh, when he lost home and house, when he left Poland, that caused his opposition,
Obsession.
obsession,
Obsession.
obsession.
Mm-hmm.
So he began collecting all kinds of things that other had seen as mere rubbish,
Okay, nice.
like vacuum cleaners,
Vacuum.
corner of all doors or windows, and
If you buy your
he
camera, please can you turn it off? Yes, and sorry.
he managed to acquire practically um every record Elvis Presley ever made.
Okay.
So he filled his house
Mm-hmm.
of this junk.
Mm-hmm.
His wife left him. The neighbor complained
Nice.
about rats. So the consul came to evict him to leave his house, but he refused,
Okay, why did he refuse?
and because he saw what he doing not useful, or he think what he collect is or what he kept was useful.
Useful. Okay, nice.
Useful. Uh, Maybe what he was over the top,
Mm-hmm.
but when we faced ourselves, there's a bit of Mr. Tribas in most of us.
Nice. Okay, do you have stuff that you like to collect, hint?
Actually, not,
Okay.
but uh, my husband,
Okay, what does he like to collect?
everything, everything. He's going to make me crazy because he, our attic is full of his things. It's not useful. Actually, I don't know why he collect.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I threw some of his things, but of course without knowing him.
Without him knowing. Yes.
Yes, without knowing him. So yeah,
Okay, so you keep it as a secret.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is your big secret. Okay,
Yes.
very, very nice. Very, very creative. Yes, thank you so much, hint. Amazing answer. Okay, wonderful. Siba, what about you? Can you give me like a short summary about this man and what do you
Okay.
think about him?
Yeah. Okay. This story is talk about a man is known on an 80 years old, and his name is Mr. Tribas. This man is begin to collect after he lost his house in Poland. He come to London. He still
He
in London
came.
and begin. Yeah, he
Okay.
came to London.
Are you reading?
No,
You're not reading.
no, I won't talk.
Do you have the book? I mean, you are reading this right now.
No,
Okay.
I talk about it.
Okay, you can talk about it. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he went after he came to London. Yeah, he settled in London and began to collect some things. Every time, all kinds of things. He began
Mm-hmm.
to collect them,
Mm-hmm.
and after he packed them, begin. Everybody also his wife left him and neighbors begin to complain about his collecting because he begin rats
Okay.
insisting to pick up. So
Mm-hmm.
the local council came to take him.
Okay.
After they took him, he said that everything that he collected are useful. And the man that write this story, he
Mm-hmm.
also lists that said that if we look for this the habit that for this man, we
Mm-hmm.
also all every most of us have a bit of Mr. Trebas.
Mm-hmm.
We also have
Do you
something we
have
collected
Do
there.
you have
We
Mr.
keep,
Service in you?
yeah.
Okay. What do you
Sometimes
like
I
to
have
collect?
such as gurneys of things that I buy them before for years.
Okay. Give me a name
Uh,
of a thing.
such as clothes washer machine,
Dishwasher.
such as clothes washer machine.
Okay. But do you think this is? Do you have more than one?
No, I have some of machines like calling machine, like as
So
a
you like
vacuum
collecting. So
cleaner,
you like collecting
gurneys.
machines, right?
Yeah,
Okay, but it's not the same. Okay, you're buying this stuff because these kind of stuff help you, right?
yeah,
It
yeah.
makes your work easier. But you're not like him.
Yeah.
But when we're saying you're like him, it feels like, for example, you have. For example, let me tell you about myself. For me, I like collecting notebooks. I have lots of notebooks. I don't use them
Yeah,
that
me
much.
also.
Okay.
Me also.
You
Sometimes
also
when
like
I
it.
write in a paper, I keep it. I can't
You
read off.
can throw it.
Yeah, I can't throw it. I
Nice.
don't know why. Maybe I take this information from book, but I don't throw them.
Okay, so
I like to
you
keep
have
them.
something. Okay, just like him.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
But when it comes to
yeah.
machine, no, you're way different because these kind of stuff they are helping you at home, making your life easier.
No, I keep these dual of them.
What do you mean?
These the paper that we take with
Oh,
machine. Maybe they give granate of 1 years. I keep it. It's more than 4 years. I
oh,
must try them.
you
Yeah,
don't like throwing them.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I don't like throwing paper. Why? I don't know.
Okay. Nice. It was fun. Amazing.
Hello, Miss.
Hi, Zahra.
Hi.
How is
How
it
are
going?
you?
I'm good.
That's good. I'm so sorry for joining the meet. One minute, Mama, for joining the meet so late because I was outside and I just arrived home.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
no worries. We just started. Okay.
Okay, thank you so
So I'm
much.
gonna put
Thank
you
you.
at the end. You're gonna give us the summary of this package. Okay.
Me?
At the end, it's
At the end, me.
gonna be the
Okay.
last one. Okay.
Okay.
Drink water. Yes, Amal. Do you wanna start?
Yes, miss. Okay, the text is about an old Polish man named Mr. Turbis, a World War veteran. After the war, he moved to London and started collecting all kinds of things. Sorry, he picked up items from rubbish bins like vacuum cleaner, doors, windows, and also Elvis Presley records. His
Okay.
house his house became so full of junk that he only had a small space left in his kitchen to
Mm-hmm.
live in, and it was surrounded by the newspaper.
Okay, nice.
Yes, his wife left him, and the neighbors complained about rats.
Mhm, rats. Okay.
Yes, the local council, Miss, how can I pronounce this? Council.
The console, yes.
Yes,
Console.
council. To
That.
yes, it tried to evict him, but he resisted and argued that them that of acting like dictators.
Dictators.
Dictators, yes, sorry. In the end of the story, the blogger says he is a bit like Mr. Turbis because he also keeps things he doesn't really need.
Mhm.
All the passage want to show how hard it's for people to let go of things because maybe of memories or maybe we need it in the future.
Mhm. You think that you need it in the future, but maybe you won't, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have such thing? Do you like collecting stuff that you
Yeah.
think maybe they are useful for, but for others they think it's just rubbish? Do you have such thing?
Yes, actually, me and my dead fiance, God bless him, used to
Okay.
collect leaves of a tree.
Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, so do you have like a notebook of it, or like you have lots of them?
Yes, but we didn't know the name of this tree. We just collect.
Uh huh. Nice. That's very nice. Okay, may God bless him. Okay, nice, nice, nice story. What about you? Thank you so much, Emma. Amazing.
Right.
What about you, Fatima? Can you give me a summary of this passage?
Yes, miss. There is an 80 years old French Oreo who was forced to leave his home because it was dangerous for his health.
Nice.
He left his home and he must read stories. There is his a chair that he believed brings bad lucky. He now lives in London and his collects a lot of things from rubbish bins. And his wife separated from him and the nervous complex acrest. Yes, that's it.
شنو قصدك؟
انه اخر شي الجيران عرفت زوجته الجيران قامت تشتكي عليه هواية.
Yes. The neighbors complained.
The neighbors complained.
Yes, complained.
Yes,
اشتكوا عليه.
yes,
Do you
that's
like
it.
Do you like collecting things, Fatma?
بس collecting شنو يعني؟
Collect, and you have lots of things. Okay, you keep them. Okay, for example, you like stickers. Profile stickers. Okay, so whenever you go to a shop,
Yeah.
okay, you buy stickers and you save them. You keep them. You collect them.
Uh, yes.
Yeah. Do you have something that you like to collect? Collect معناه يجمع.
Yes. أنا اللي هو
Yeah, you. I'm talking about you.
ها. Yes, I love the collect. Or,
Collecting what?
uh,
For me, I told you I
gives
like collecting notebooks. I have lots of notebooks. different colors, different papers. But I like notebooks, especially small ones, tiny ones. So, inshallah, you like to
Yeah.
collect هذه جمعية. If you don't have, say I know
Yes, I love collect gifts and book. I love
books.
reading book and I love clothes.
Clothes. So
My
you like
love
collecting
is
clothes?
clothes. Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
nice. Okay, why not?
And I need something trendy.
Okay, anything trendy. Nice. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. So since we're talking about trendy, do you have this doll اللي هي very trendy, very viral اسمها
La
that
Bobo.
Labubu.
La Boba.
Do you have it?
Hey, La Boba.
Do you have
Yes,
it,
yes.
Fatma?
I want both.
Okay, you want to buy it.
Yes, I want
Hopefully.
go with my dad because I bought this.
Okay, you want to buy this, so hopefully you're gonna buy it. Why not? Okay, it's very
Yes.
cute actually, but it's very trendy. It's
Yeah, yeah.
overrated. Okay, فاحنا ليش ما راح نحكي
Yes.
كلمة overrated? What was it? To be honest, I don't remember where was it. Overrated, over the top, something like this. Okay, I lost it. What about you, Zahra? Did you read the passage? Thank you so much, Bob.
Actually, I did miss.
Okay. Can you give me like a
Okay.
summary about it?
Yeah. Mr. Turbus, an old man who liked to collect old stuff at home, after surviving World War II and moving to the UK, he developed a hobby which is collect obsession يعني, which is collecting old stuff. Others saw it as a rubbish, but he saw it as a useful stuff. Until his neighbors complained about him,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah,
Okay.
and they attempt like to
Mm-hmm.
advocate him. Yeah, despite this, he instead everything he kept was useful.
Okay. So, do you have
Yeah.
something that you like to collect, Zahra?
Miss, I never collect anything, even money. Like, I can't. like, no, I don't have such a hobby at all. Even clothes. When I buy something next year, I want to give it to like a sister or a relative. I can't keep
So, why do
them
you think
stuff.
people like collecting stuff?
I think it's kind of a disease, الاكتناز القهري, you know?
Okay.
They like to keep stuff like they're in touch with. They
Mm-hmm.
feel that this means a lot to them, but other will see that it's not useful, like Mr. Turbis. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel it's like a disease. Not all of it, but like most of it. Like I have an aunt, she's collecting a lot of old stuff, and it's not useful and it's broken, and she's like keep it collected. Yeah,
Maybe she likes vintage stuff.
vintage. I don't know, but something is really not useful. Like, yeah.
Can you give us an example? A thing that she collected that you think is very unuseful. She needs to throw it away. Can you give us an example of something that she collected?
Miss an old blanket like this.
Okay, that's very weird to be honest.
Yeah, it's so weird, like blankets. But we like my father kept throwing them away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like, I think it's like a disease, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a disease.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, students. So, did they in the article mention something like how did he organize the things he collected? Do we have an answer to this? How did he organize the things he collected? So he has lots of things: vacuum cleaners, corners
Yeah.
with old doors. Yes, what do you think, Siwan?
Yeah, he organized everything. He took them and then piles of a similar thing, a room packed with the vacuum cleaner, and and he put a corner for all doors and another corner for a windows, and also I think he take a records,
Yeah.
every records of electricity.
Uh-huh. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh So what else do I have to ask? So we have lots of new words for us. We have the word leaflets. Leaflets. Do we know the meaning of it? In Arabic? Oh, in English, it's up to you. Leaflets. Yes.
بس أشرين عليها.
المشكلة I don't know. Okay, I read it. I read it in a
I
different
think
book. Sorry. Yes, exactly. Mansurat. So, small papers with information, maybe some ads. Okay. Sorry hint بس I read it in a different book. لأن أكو أكثر من نسخة, so it was يعني not the same with a smaller picture.
No problem.
It's not the same. Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. So we have the word dictator. Okay, dictator. It's similar.
Dictator.
Exactly similar to Arabic اللي هو dictator.
Dictator.
Okay. So it means like people who rule harshly and they don't allow others to have a say. Okay. They are not gonna let you do your say your opinion. Okay. Um. Okay. Obsession in English. طبعا. In English, obsession.
Being addicted to something.
Okay, nice. Being addicted to something, or
Yeah.
something someone can't stop doing or thinking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. For example, we would say this person he's obsessed about Noor. Let's say do we have a name Noor? لا ما عندنا حتى نحكي. So let's say that there is a man who's obsessed about Noor. When we say he can't stop thinking about her. Okay. Oh, some people would say I'm really obsessed with coffee. Okay. I have an obsession when it comes to coffee. They cannot stop drinking coffee. Okay. Then, what else do we have? Let me see.
مثال بين القوسين.
Okay.
شنو؟
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Then, Albert unfulfilled. What do you think? تبي أحكيها؟
أنا من قريتها بس هسه يعني ما نسيتها.
Then, what do you remember?
غير حقيقي أو لا شلون كان؟ غير واقعي ما أعرف شيء يعني.
Okay. Then, let's see someone else. I will
Okay.
tell you the meaning of it. Sibal, do you know the meaning of it?
I think it's a good intention. It's the same for good intention.
Good intention. Good intention. اللي هي ما كتبنا إياها. With good intention. Nice. Why not?
Yeah.
زين. Albert هي بمعناها you know what يعني even though معناها زين. Unfulfilled يعني عندي كلمة fulfilled أو fulfilled وحدها. Okay. It means all of it something like it's unfinished, not
غير
finished,
محقق. Yeah. Unfinished.
not successful. Okay. So بمعناها even though not completed. A drawer full of caution and fear, stuffed with good intention. Although, even though, not completed or achieved. Okay. هاي اللي بين قوسين he's giving his opinion, the writer. وضحت هند؟
Yes.
يعني إذا أعطيش معناها اللي خلينا نقول بين الأسطر. It's going to be like even though they أو the plan or intention didn't happen. هاي الانتنشن الgood intention didn't happen. This plan الintention didn't happen. He was not successful with it. Okay. So, what else do we have? Any other words طلاب نعرف معناها؟ All good? Okay, seems good. So, let's move on to something else. Okay, we're gonna go to Unit 4. And we're gonna
I think أكو بعد homework.
yes, but you need to send it to me. We're not gonna go over it for lecture happy.
When does
wait,
it
wait.
السؤال الثاني
Yes.
والثالث أو هيك.
Yes, Fatma and okay. What did Mr. Rivers collect? How does the blogger say he's similar? We all did this. Okay, so students, let's do exercise 4. Emma, can you read exercise 4, please?
Yes, miss.
Give me a second. It's page 28. طلاب.
Yes. Correct this sentence about Mr. Turbis. Look at the blog post again if you need to.
Okay.
A. His house became a fire hazard.
Okay, what is the meaning of fire hazard?
بس يعني شلون معرض للحريق أو هيك شيء.
Yes.
Okay, what about others? Let's see others. Yes. Sibal, please. Do you have an answer?
Yeah. I have an. I think it's hazard is the something is come from the risk. If we talk about the fire is a risk.
Uh-huh.
Hazards of a fire is the خلينا نقول المشاكل اللي تنتج عن الحريق.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. Okay, so both of them
Yeah.
are correct. Nice.
Yes, we from
But was
fire
it-
hazard مخاطر.
Yes,
Yeah.
مخاطر الحريق. But was it fire hazard?
No, it's a risk.
Yes. What kind
Fire
of
is a
risk? He hazard here. It does mean a risk. But was it fire risk?
Yeah. Fire, no, fire is no. It's a health risk. It's a health hazard here.
So I'm sorry. So it was a health hazard, not a fire one.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. B, can you do it, Hind?
Yes. He was a veteran of the Vietnam War. False. He was a veteran of the Second World War.
Nice. Okay.
Not the Vietnam.
Nice.
No.
What about Zahra? C?
Miss, can I pass, please?
You didn't do this exercise?
No.
Okay.
My daughter was so ill, so I couldn't study anything.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully she's gonna get better soon. Yes, Fatma.
Thank you so much.
C?
Yes, Miss. Sorry. Commander. He was a Navy commander.
It's Navy commander.
I think yes.
He is, do you think? He was not a Navy commander. He was something else.
معناها كوماندر شو اسمه قائد يعني.
Okay, زين. ونيفي لا شنو؟
I don't know.
زين.
القوات البحرية مس.
Exactly. Navy هي القوات البحرية أو البحرية بحد ذاتها. And if we're talking about a color راح تجي بمعنى إنه هو كحلي. So ما يعني عندي commander فهذا أحكي على القوات البحرية. Was he a Navy commander? Do you think he was a Navy commander? He was not. But what was he?
هو there was in the base commander.
Was a tank commander. Okay. Tank.
I think yes.
Okay, so it's false. Not a Navy. It was a tank commander. Okay. زين. Emma, can we do D?
Yes. Yes, miss.
Yes.
The trauma of his father's death caused the obsession. It's false. The trauma of leaving Poland, of living the emotion about Poland, make him collecting things.
Made him
Yes, made him.
collect things. Okay. So nothing with his dad, okay? When he had to leave Poland, may have caused this obsession. تمام? Nice. And D, Hind. E.
Yes. He settled in Birmingham after the war. False. He settled in London.
Okay, nice. F, Sibal.
Okay. He sorted the junk into piles of different colors. No, he sorted the junk into piles of similar things.
Amazing. Nice. G, Hind. Not Hind, sorry. Amal.
Yes. He acquired a number of valuable paintings. Postmaster recorded
Valuable معناها ثمين. Very precious.
valuable paintings. Postmaster about Elvis Presley records.
Okay. And Mrs. وليس Mr. أمل.
Sorry.
Mrs. Please. Okay. What about you, Fatima H?
Yes, miss. There is
The neighbors. You hate this word. Neighbors.
neighbors.
Okay.
I hate this. Neighbors
Complained
about
infestation. لا. Infestations.
infestations of cockroaches.
Cockroaches. Cockroaches.
صراصير.
Yes, exactly. So, did they say cockroaches in the passage?
No, they're most spared the mouse, I think.
Yes, mouses or rats?
Yeah.
Rats. Nice. Okay, infestation of rats. And the last one is for you, Hint.
He arrested by the police.
Resisted.
I don't know, maybe false.
Was it arrest?
Arrested.
لا شنو اسمها? It's not an arrest. Arrest معناها يلقي قبض. It was not an arrest. It was something else.
مو victim.
If yes, something less like this.
Evict.
أو eviction اللي هي what is the meaning of it in Arabic طلاب? Eviction.
الطرد.
إخلاء.
Exactly. إنه إخلاء أو طرد as you said. Okay. الإخلاء القسري. إنه they are going to kick him out of his house. Okay, nice. Well done طلاب. Well done, amazing. Do we have any questions? احنا question number 3 we did it while you gave me the summary, so we don't need to do it. But well done طلاب. Amazing. Okay, let's go to unit 4. We're gonna talk about governments and economy and society. Okay, so in exercise 1, which is page 34 طلاب 34, we have an exercise that tells us match the words in bold. We have the words in bold in sentences 1 to 10. This, okay, with the meaning A to J. Okay, so we are going to read the sentence. We're going to know the meaning of it. Then we are going to do what? Select from what we have. I'm going to give you 1 minute, طلاب, only 1 minute to read. I want you only to read this. Only read it. So when we read the words in bold, we know where to match them or with what to match them. تمام. 1 minute to read this only, so it's going to be easier for you to solve it. Okay, now let's read. First one, can you read it, Zahra?
Yes, miss. Number one, the government made a huge difference since they came to power. They have done a lot to help the poor.
Okay, so made a difference. What do you think the meaning of it?
يعني سووا اختلاف
In
يعني
English, let's go up in English.
yeah, made a difference. Mean they made good stuff to them.
Okay, to what? To what?
Came to power to the
Things.
people.
Okay, so
Yeah, to the poor people. Yeah.
not only poor. Now we're talking only about the bold words. We're not gonna give explanation about the full sentence. So make
Okay.
a difference. It means like you help or you improve things a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the meaning of it. So which one do you think the meaning of it in from A to J?
Doing very well.
Doing very well, or maybe something else.
Hmm. Um.
It could be E, by the way. It could be E. It's correct
Yeah.
E, but something else. It could be E. We need it with something else.
Yeah. D, I think, had a positive effect. On
Exactly.
them.
Had a positive effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Hint. Sorry. Siban number two. Siban
Yeah.
number two.
Please. What, Mister? Number two? Okay.
Number
There
two.
is too much. Okay. There is too much
لا.
bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy.
Yes.
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. Do you know the meaning of it, or should I give it to you?
No, I don't know what's the meaning of this.
يقول لك business spends half their time
Business
dealing
spend half their time dealing with official paperwork.
paperwork. I wanted to focus on the word paperwork. Paperwork, too much paperwork, and slow government rules.
Yeah, maybe is making something become less successful or effective.
Okay, give me a second. هسه احنا bureaucracy هي نفسها بالعربي البيروقراطية. فاهم علي؟
بيروقراطية. أي بيروقراطية بالضبط.
يعني هو
Okay.
هو شنو هو نظام إداري يكون خاصة يعني هي بالجفرمنت بهواية إجراءات. Okay, you want to buy a car, you are going to do lots of paperwork. Okay, it is going to take hours. Maybe you need to
Okay.
make money. Okay, so it's gonna be easier for you. It's a bribe. Bribe هي شو نسميها احنا اللي نعطي فلوس حتى يسوي لنا الشغلة. شنو اسمها بالعربي؟
رشوة.
رشوة.
رشوة. Bribe. Okay, because of the bureaucracy. تمام. So which one did you say, please?
Making something becomes less or effective. No.
No.
No. Lost of their money and cannot pay any debts. A complex and annoying system of rules and ways of doing things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So complicate. You said إيش لو G? Sorry.
No, H.
H. Yes. Complicated annoying system. You have lots of rules and ways of doing things. Correct. Amazing. Okay. Three. Yes, Amal.
Yes, miss. There is a recession. The economy is in a total mess.
There is a recession. The economy's in a total mess. Do you know the meaning of it?
Recession or record. Oh, yes,
Okay. Which is a bad time.
of course. It's a time when industry and business are not doing well.
Yes. Which is a time when industry and businesses are not doing well. Okay. The business they are not earning much طلاب. Okay. They are not earning, they are not succeeding with their business because of the bad time for the economy. Okay, hint four.
For the government is soft on drugs, they should introduce structure penalties.
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 penalties هي حتى بالفوتبول ماتشز تسمعوها انتو. So what is the meaning of penalty?
أنا بالعربي أعرف يمكن عقوبة أو هيك شيء.
Okay, nice. What is it? إذن عقوبة.
Yeah.
Okay.
A is not tough enough.
Not tough enough. Soft. رقيق. ناعمين.
Yeah.
Okay. So
تساهل ممكن.
yes, متساهل همين. Okay, nice. Well done. 5 فاطمة.
Yes, miss. A lot of companies have grown bankrupt.
Yes.
Recently saw unemployment going up.
Yes. So, gone bankrupt. Okay. It means like companies, they have no money. Okay. And they cannot pay what they owe.
Like they broke. They are broke.
Broke. Yes. Bankrupt. And no, they don't have even money to pay their employees. تمام.
إيش وأنا ده أقصده أفلست الشركة.
Exactly. زين. فالunemployment اللي هي بطالة is going up. So which one do you think it is?
I think B.
B.
Or me a second.
We're talking about money. And Fatma. Bankrupt. We're talking about money. Something with money.
C.
Yes.
Lost all their money and cannot pay their
Debt. Debt هي شنو debt معناها ديون. Okay. Hint number 6.
Yeah. 6. The economy is booming. Lots of new business are starting up and plenty of new jobs are being created. E. Doing very well.
Doing very well. What is the meaning of bombing?
شلون احنا نقول ازدهر.
Exactly. Yes. بالضبط هي بالضبط ازدهر. أو تجي مع نما همي نما بصورة كلش very fast. Okay, the thing is إنه هي كلش fast. Okay, well done. Yes, Amal, 7, please.
Business. With so little rain, there are a lot of water shortage.
Shortages.
Yes.
هي shortage جاية من short. Okay. زين. وshort معناها it's not enough.
Yes.
You don't have enough water. So what do you think? Which one?
J. There is not enough of something you want or need.
Exactly. Okay. We are in shortage of طبعا ما يتربى لي هسه only food, so maybe صمون. Okay. So we don't have enough of it. Okay. طلاب, we need
Yeah.
it but we don't have it. Okay. What about 8 Sibal?
Okay. The government's policies for the protection of the environment have boosted our reputation in the world. Boosted,
Reputation.
I think,
Reputation means
reputation,
سمعة.
yeah, reputation in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Boosted يعزز, I think.
Exactly. Yes. You boost something.
Yeah,
Make it better.
yeah, doing very well.
Yes.
E.
So which one? لا. Is it E? Not E.
No, it's doing very well. E.
I don't think it's E. No, it's not E.
Hmm.
Try again.
يعزز.
You're increasing.
Crazy. I think it's trying really hard to do something very difficult. No, what's this?
You're helping something to increase. قلت لي يعزز صحيح؟
Yeah.
زين. What is the meaning of increase?
increase هم يعني يعزز أو يشجع أو يعني يحسن شغلة.
Okay. Do we have it? بال A to J. It's here. Try to find it.
No, I don't find it.
What about G?
I think D.
G.
هذا positive.
G.
G. Help increase.
Yes. قلت لي هي increase نفسها boosted صح لو مو صحيح؟
Yeah.
So they have helped increase our reputation in the world. مشروعها. Okay. أو
Okay.
عزز our reputation. Well done.
Okay.
Yes, Sahra. We have 9.
Number 9, the policies are undermining national unity. They have created divisions and made society less stable. So 9 is F, making something become less successful or effective.
Yes. So undermining, you're making something weaker.
Yeah, we can.
بنضعف من الشغلة معناتها. Okay. Amal, number 10.
Yes, miss. People are really struggling because wages are so low and the cost of living is so high.
Mm-hmm. Struggle.
Yes, Miss B, trying really hard to do something very difficult.
Difficult, yes. Struggling, you're having a hard time. Trying, but you're not succeeding easily. It's very hard to do something. Okay? So, طلاب, your homework is going to be what? Using these bold words, okay, in some sentences. Whatever sentence that you like. I want the word shortage, boosted, undermining, struggling, okay, in sentences. Okay, the idea of me giving you this exercise so we don't forget the words. تمام طلاب؟ واضح شنو homework مالتنا؟ Is it clear?
بس كلهن بس حددتيهن.
Only the bold words. All the bold words in exercise number 1. Hello?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss, what page?
Page 34.
Thank you.
طلاب, let's talk about Iraq. العراق عزيز. Okay.
أمل
Yes, Hind.
نقدر ناخذ بريك بس 5 دقائق؟
Okay, let's have a break then. Why not, Hind? So, it's a break for Hind, 5 minutes, and we're gonna get back. and we're gonna talk
Okay.
about Iraq. زين فحضروا حاجيكم عن العراق. Okay, 5
Okay.
minutes. We're gonna go back بالعشرة دقيقتين يعني. Amal, dear, do you have a question? You're raising your hand.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, students. Hind, are you still there?
Yes, yes, miss.
Okay, good, good. Siba, Zahra, Fatma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, miss.
No, miss, thank you.
Okay, good. So now let's talk about Iraq. We're gonna read some sentences, okay, from this exercise. I'm gonna talk about it. What do you think? So, are these sentences that I'm highlighting, okay, are true or false for your country? Okay, for example, let's talk about this one. The government made a huge difference since they came to power. They have done a lot to help the poor. Is it true or false for Iraq, and what do you think? Yes, Aman, go ahead.
Yes, miss. Of course, false.
Of course, what?
False.
Okay. Why?
Yes. As I'm living in my town, it's very poor, and we say this for governments, but they didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
From schools, buildings, everything in my town is very bad.
Mm-hmm. And do you think the government is focusing only on, for example, some areas in Baghdad and leaving the rest of them?
Yes, of course, yes.
Why do you think they are doing this?
Maybe because it's the capital of Iraq.
Uh-huh.
The tourists came
Come.
to Baghdad.
The tourists come to Baghdad. طبعا احنا هاي راح
Yes.
ننشرها على اليوتيوب واخر شيء راح نلزم. Okay. Um, do you think it's false? Let's see someone else. Okay, Emil. What do you think then? The governments made a huge difference since they came to power.
Like
For example, now the governments of today اللي هي مال محمد شيع السوداني. For example, what do you think?
we did something,
Some
but
stuff, yes.
we still have poor people. We still have a lot of work. We should do it.
Mm-hmm. Like what? What kind of work they should do?
Economies. Economies. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay.
Is weak.
Nice.
And what else? We have a lot of people still struggling.
Okay. What about this one? Five. Employment is going up. Do you think this is true or false in Iraq? بطالة.
We have, but now not we depend of just government.
Okay.
We have business
private sector نسميه
private,
sector
yes.
اللي هو
Yes.
الأهلي. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Nice. What about you, Zahra? What do you think?
I just need them to fix the electricity. We are dying. We are dying.
So they're not
Yes,
making
yes.
any difference?
What?
So they're not making any difference when it comes to electricity?
They are making, but they are not trying their best. They need to do their best. They need to try harder. For example, the other day, our vice president, he gave Gaza and Lebanon $40 million. Like why? Like he's supposed to do this something with that money to us. He's supposed to fix the streets, the crowd streets in Baghdad. He's
But
supposed
he's
to fix
already
the
doing this.
electricity.
He's building bridges.
I know. He's just doing bridges. I know. No, he's good. He's better than the other.
We have
But like
new
with that money,
hospitals.
he could do more for us. Like he didn't suppose the president of Lebanon. He even didn't give the effort to come to Iraq to visit us. Like, and he like gave them this amount of money. It was like I felt so bad when he did that. Not only me, but a lot of people. So he could do something with that money to us. For example, the electricity. Like he's supposed to just fix the electricity for us. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I have another point. My daughter, like, she's autistic, but at the same time, she's super smart. She has Asperger's syndrome. Her IQ is 160, like Albert Einstein and Beethoven. And actually, because of her, yeah, mashallah, because of her, I want to leave the country. I want to go to UK because there, I know they will invest in her mind. Because she needs, she's not going to any schools because like she memorized novels and she's perfect in math. But in Iraq, there's nothing for her to do. Like the government didn't do anything to her. They could do something with her mind. They told us in UK they will take her to NASA. You know, because there's 12 engineers in NASA have the exact same syndrome like my daughter. So you know, it's haram. Like another country will. Have like يعني يستفادوا من بنتي
Yeah, you.
and in Iraq yeah so I feel so bad I'm taking my daughter out of Iraq like I
Okay.
wish to
Inshallah. 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 Okay.
yeah
May God bless her.
yeah thank you so much yeah
Good luck
I
with that.
agree with Zahra.
Okay. Good luck with that.
كهرباء معناته كهرباء
Zahra, are you a journalist or lawyer? Lawyer?
what
Are you a lawyer? You say?
no, I'm not a lawyer, but I love politics stuff, and like so I'm sitting with my father and watch politics stuff all the time. So I'm into these things.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
really far
Okay.
away. For me, I'm really far away from politics. I don't know who's ruling certain countries. I don't know what is going on in certain occasions. I'm really far away.
yeah.
I only know Shias Muhammad Shia Sudani, and that's it. And I don't know anything about him.
Do you know the name of our president,
No,
our
I
recent
really don't.
president?
But maybe he's Kurdish, or maybe I'm really. Is he Kurdish?
He's Kurdish. I
Okay.
forgot his name. I swear I knew his name. I forgot.
So
No
I'm
one knows his
really,
name.
when it comes to Iraq, I'm really poor in information. Even like I only know Akufarat, okay, Akuna Hadida, and that's it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
I'm
Yeah.
really ashamed. I'm really ashamed. I should be.
No, no.
Okay.
No.
But like I'm not really interested, so why would I do this? I only work and get money and that's it. And I live my life. Okay.
But I'm so proud. I'm actually my mom is Iranian and my father is Arabic. Not Arabic, Kurdish from Iraq. So
Okay.
I'm so proud being originally from Iraq. When I
Like,
go to Iran, I like fight with my relatives, and I'm so proud being in Iraq. And it's such a rich country with culture and like smart people. I don't know. I'm so proud actually.
but
So I
Iran
study a
also
lot of it.
Iran also have like really rich culture when it comes.
I know, but we are better, way better.
Okay. Just because you love your dad more than your mom.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, maybe that's the reason. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not taking sides.
No, not picking sides, but like I'm proud to be Iraqi more than like being half of me is Iranian. No, I'm proud to
Good
be
to hear.
Iraqi.
Good to hear. That's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, thank
So,
you. Yeah.
let's move on to something else then. We're gonna talk about voting بعد شوية, but let's okay, something else. Okay, we have something about drugs, but where was it? Okay. The government is soft on drugs. They should introduce strict penalties. Do you think this is true or false? Sibal. When it comes to drugs, do you
Yeah, they are more
think government
soft. Yeah, they are more soft.
they are soft? Okay, why?
Yeah. Because I see now some people they are building house or building everything in a ground. They don't have these ground.
Okay, but we're talking about drugs. Drugs هي ال...
عقوبات.
لا الدراجز هي شو اسمها؟ طلاب شنو drugs؟
أدوية؟ لا
مخدرات.
مخدرات. أي
مخدرات.
مخدرات.
يبغى.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's عقوبات
لا
drugs.
هي penalties هي عقوبات. Okay يعاقبون الشخص. So Is the
Okay.
government is soft
Yeah.
on drugs?
Actually, we can say they are very soft.
Okay, so
Exactly. I think we see now in Suleimania more number in drugs.
okay. Have you heard some
Yeah, I
stories
think
about people getting caught because they were doing some drugs? لا ما سمعتش.
no.
No, nothing. Okay. So, to be honest, what I think, and Iraq has a very strong laws when it comes to drugs. Okay, but we have something else which is different than we have laws. Okay, preventing this thing. The real problem is corruption. Okay, lots of cars are getting
Exactly.
yes,
Yeah.
lots of cars are getting through. Okay, just because they know someone else that can help them go through it.
Yeah.
So, or maybe they would give a bribe, اللي قلت لكم هي الرشوة, to get their drugs into Iraq. But if they really got caught, it's gonna be a huge thing. Okay, really strict penalties, as they said, jail for really long years. So the government is not that soft, but the problem is with people that working there in these kind of regions. But we also have lots of people who do drugs, especially in poor places. Okay.
All of yes, in all of the world, like there's corruption, and even in the United States, the apartment that are like doing drugs and stuff, police apartments. They have corruption inside them in all of the world, not
Yeah,
in
maybe the
only
police they
Iraq.
would give them money.
Money to the
Okay.
police, yeah. When they
So
see
they
money, they
want
like
yes, give
lose
them
their
the
mind.
blind eye. Give them the
Yeah,
blind eye. Okay.
exactly.
موضوع البصر.
Yeah. So this problem not just in Iraq, in every world, every part of the world, exactly every part of the world. Yeah. Except Singapore. Yeah.
We're not sure. Singapore, they also have some certain stuff that they do without you knowing, without even the media to know, without even social media.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's, yeah.
Behind the closed door, behind the locked door. Okay.
Mm.
What else do we have? Okay, let's move on. Now let's talk about voting. Students, Fatma. How old are you, Fatma?
60 years.
16. So you cannot vote yet, صح?
What?
You can't vote. Vote بمعنى إنه يصوت.
لحظة المادة يقطع.
Okay. So عندي كلمة جديدة ألا وهي vote.
Yes.
VOTE. زين.
Yes.
vote بمعنى يصوت.
Yeah.
Okay. So at your age, we don't vote. When you're gonna be 18, inshallah. Okay. 18 طلاب صحيح you can vote. I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Okay. 18, inshallah, you are going to vote. So
Yeah.
why do you think people Fatma, you are too young for this بس ما يخاف ناخذ رأيك. Why do you think people choose not to vote in elections? Elections هي شنو معناها طلاب؟ Elections هي الانتخابات. Okay. Some people are getting elected يعني they يتنصبون أو شنو and people vote for them. Okay. Why do you think some people, some Iraqis for example, they don't like to vote?
Okay.
شوية صعب السؤال عليك ما يخالف.
بالإنجليزي صعب.
لا هو بالعربي صعب همين.
لا ليش بالعربي يعني ما يلقوا شي بخير صوتون على شنو يصوتون؟
اوكي نايس ماكو شيء ما عليه ماكو شيء ما عليه. Let's say it in English.
Okay. They don't find it, I think.
They don't find مو it. They don't find someone شخص. Good.
Because
يصير ماكو شخص بخير مو صحيح؟
إيه.
They don't find someone who is
A good person.
a good person to
Yes. And they don't know how شلون نقول تعيين؟
تعيين.
الورك شغل.
election.
They don't have شو اسمه work and بعد إنه شلون ماكو كهرباء.
Yeah.
They don't
Okay. I'm going to give you time. Okay, I'm going to ask other students. I'm going to give you time to prepare your answer. Come on. Okay, Fatma, you're gonna be the last one. عليك الإجابة. تمام?
Okay, miss.
Let's ask Amal. Why do you think people chose not to vote in an election? And what could be done to encourage them?
Yes, people don't choose not to vote in elections because it's always stay like the same situation. There is no difference when any people come and want to do something to Iraq or any country. Yes,
Okay.
what could be done to encourage them? Maybe they give them money or give them opportunity.
Okay, so you have Amal, think with me. You have more than 40 million Iraqi. Tamam. Let's say you have kids, okay, and people who are not eligible to vote. So let's say you have 30 million Iraqi. Are you going to give them money to vote?
No, work opportunity to work.
Okay, why not? Good. Only that?
Yes, because as I am saying, there is no different. The situation is stay like this. Nobody can change it.
Okay. Have
So
you
they,
Amal, have you met someone who told you to vote for me, and if you vote, I'm going to get you a job?
no,
No, never met someone like this.
no.
Okay, so for me, okay, there was that person. I'm not gonna mention names, of course. He said like, if you voted and if you brought your family to vote for me, okay, I need to take some pictures of your ID. I'm going to give you some certain jobs in governmental organizations. So actually, we didn't vote because we thought he's a liar, but other people did, and for real, he got them some jobs. But still, it felt like it's not fair. It feels like you are selling your voice. Okay, you're selling something. Okay, which is not acceptable. Okay, so what do you think, Siwan? Why do you think Iraqis they
Yeah, because they don't find anything that only they are say something, but they don't make it in sure in
make it
life.
true?
They don't
Yes.
say what they say.
They're saying stuff and
Yeah.
they don't do it, right?
Yeah, they don't do it. Yeah, such as in last
Election.
election, yeah, they said we must improve the healthcare and we improve everything and we bring more medicine and hospitals and we don't see anything.
So,
They
what
said.
could be done to encourage people, Iraqi people, to vote?
Yeah, I think before they give it or before they vote, we must see the stuff that they want to do it.
Nice. Okay.
Or maybe it's us. I don't say that he must building a hospital or doing more because he can't before he take this
Role.
job.
Yes.
Maybe it's small by small. Maybe he can help some poor family to for something, but they don't do it. They only
They only give
yeah they
fake
only do
promises. Fake promises.
fake promises.
Yes.
وعود كاذبة.
Okay. Thank you. Amazing, Siba. What do you think, Hint? Same
Um,
question.
Same question?
Okay, Zinhen, did you vote the last time?
Yes, I vote.
You voted. Okay.
Yeah, I voted.
Why do you think some other people they don't like to vote?
Maybe they think their vote won't make difference,
Okay, nice, nice.
or they don't trust politicians.
Okay, yes.
Politicians,
Politicians. Nice,
yeah,
correct.
politicians, and yeah, and
How would you encourage them?
we can do something to encourage the people of the younger
Mm-hmm.
to vote, like
Vote.
vote, yeah, like I don't know, educate people about the
Yeah.
importance of voting, or
Correct.
now we can now use social media,
Mm-hmm.
use it to, I don't know, reach younger to vote, I don't know,
Vote. Nice.
vote.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Well done. Very well done. Okay. What about you, Zahra? What do you think?
But like sometimes they have this like a plan. They do like fix some kind of roads or put some light or something, and they are saying,
Deceive
"Oh,
you,
look what."
right?
Yeah,
Deceive you.
deceiving exactly. Like they say, "Look, we are doing making difference. We will do like this." Just when they reach the chair, the
Mhm.
power, they're gonna like leave everything,
Forget about you.
forget about you, about the country, about everything. So like you don't know who to trust. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. Nice. What about you,
yeah,
Fatima? Thank you, Zahra. Amazing.
yeah. Thanks.
Yes, miss. There is no good person to vote for the do not provide the most
Mm-hmm.
basic rights like work and lecture sit ready, right? Lectures ready. Yes, and
Yeah.
a beautiful place, and there are no good servers like hospital and school and any place. There is no work for people with have degrees and
Uh-huh. Nice.
low salaries, and there are the reasons why I don't want to live in Iraq. For me, I
Okay.
want to study out Iraq, and
Okay.
I building my live out Iraq.
So you want to build your life out of Iraq. Okay.
Yeah,
Inshallah, يعني, I hope that your life is going to be better in Iraq, and if it didn't, hopefully, inshallah, برا العراق. Okay.
inshallah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, طلع, for me, I think like many people in Iraq, they don't vote because they don't trust the system. That's the thing. We don't trust it. Maybe just because we think the results are already planned. Okay. Because I have heard many times that there was an incident that some politicians said that there was something wrong with the numbers. I'm not sure what was it. Tamam. Like they claimed there was cheating and wanted to recount once again. So I don't trust it, to be honest. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna vote. Of course I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna do my best. But other people, they think that their vote doesn't matter. And okay, so I have another idea. Some people, some other people, Iraqi people, believe that the same politicians keep coming back. Okay, even though people, Iraqi people, they don't want them. So, and just like what Siba said, other people are just tired of broken promises, fake promises. Now, how do we encourage people? Maybe social media is one of the great ideas, hint. Okay, but like for me, I think the government must be more honest. تمام. Elections should be fair and transparent. بمعنى نفسها شفافية. Okay. Um, people like Iraqi people, they really want to see real change in their daily lives. Not only when there is an election, just like what Zahra said. You're doing something right now, and when you get there, you get that role, okay, in the government, you're going to forget about us. You're gonna leave your promises. We really look for better jobs, electricity, healthcare. Okay, so if the government shows they care and listen to the people more, of course citizens will start voting again. Don't you think so, Talab? So that's the thing for me. Okay, so um, another homework is going to be, which is this question. Sibal, yes, please. Do you have a question, dear?
Yeah, I want to say only how we can respect, how we can choose them if they respect other people in other countries that come to Iraq more than Iraqian. If someone
Yes.
have يعني شلون هوية
Yes.
يحمل هوية yeah
Passport. It is a passport.
yeah passport of other countries, they respect him more than Iraqi.
Exactly. So they respect that country that they gave them the passport, and they don't respect Iraq. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is really good question. Like, how would you respect someone if they have another ID, another passport for some other countries? Is he for real going to do something in Iraq, or is he going to be like giving the money for other countries? Really good question. بما انه احنا انتخابات على وشك الحدوث اللي هي بشهر 11 I guess 11 او 10 I'm not sure.
إيه إن شاء الله.
Okay, so
يمكن 11 هيك.
yes تحضروا. Okay.
بس هاي لأنه ضال من حقوق المرأة والطفل هي تصير بالجوازات.
My sister was in the election committee, you know?
Yes.
She swear to God, like they are changing the voices in there, or there's some people who doesn't vote. They have a lot of cards that people didn't came to the election. They were filling it by themselves. To the, you know, like how will it?
So yes. Question number 2 هو راح يحكي عليها موضوع تدشين بإنتي. Do you know any recent election controversies? Controversy طلاب هي بمعنى what is the meaning of it؟ تجي بمعنى تضارب أو تجي بمعنى إنه
اختلاف بالآراء أو
اختلاف آراء، وتجي بمعنى فتشي let me Google حطلع معناها بالعربي طلاب ثواني. So the way I said إنه أكو some politicians they think إنه these votes were false, they don't have the right numbers. هي هاي نعتبرها controversy. controversy بالعربي شنو معناها طلاب؟ هي بمعنى إنه جدل، مناقشة حادة، صراع، معارضة، مثل ما قلتي فاطمة. You are correct. Thank you so much. Okay, so Zahra, that's one of the things. People are getting their votes are being taken. Tamam. Their voices are being taken by others just to get the numbers that they want. Tamam. So this is one of the controversies. So your homework is going to be بس خليني أتذكر فتح حالتها صارت ثانية ما أتذكرها to be honest. Yes, so مثل ما قلت لكم, so many people like they believe that the results were changed to keep certain people in power, and other people they use money or power to win votes. Okay, which okay makes people lose trust in elections. Like I have heard some people that are giving some certain money, like if you were going to vote for me, or if you're going to give me your ID to vote for you, instead of you, I'm going to give you 25,000 Iraqi dinar, هي 25,000, which is not a big thing. But for a poor person, this is a huge amount of money. This is their daily life of work. Okay, so of course they would give their ID to take their vote or to use their vote for some other people. You know, they're looking for elections.
Well, shame on the government. Shame on them. Allah.
Shame on everyone, even us. Okay,
Oh,
so we need
yeah,
to
Allah.
educate ourselves. Okay,
Yeah.
and if you
Yeah.
saw, for me, if I saw such thing, such incident happening in front of me, I'm not gonna do something because I will be afraid. So shame on me as well. Don't you think, Zahra?
Yeah, of course. I know. I know.
Yeah. So everyone,
Feelings.
everyone's fault, not only the
Yeah.
government. Okay.
نسكت والسكتة أولى.
So, طلاب, we have another two questions. Do you know any of recent election controversies and how bureaucratic is your country? Give some examples. These two questions, okay, you are going to send your answer as a voice message. أنا طلاب يتحدثون على هاي السالفة هند وفاطمة. So, you are going to read the question, voice message, and you are going to answer it. It's up to you. And if you don't have anything to say, it's okay to lie. الفكرة ما فيها I'm not answering the question حتى في سبيل إني أحكي على العراق أو any other countries. The idea of it إنه to use as much vocabulary as I can. يعني حتى لو أكفت حادثة أنتو it's not real, which is also controversies أو سمعتوها في other countries, talk about it. تمام? The idea of it to talk in English. Okay? واضح أمل زهراء سيبال?
Okay.
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Perfect.
So if you want to lie about it. We have no problem with that. Okay, أهم شيء إنه إحنا تكون our language vocabulary. Yes, Fatma.
Sent to private?
No, in the group.
Okay.
تمام. Voice message in the group. 2 questions. Each question حيكون إله يعني voice message بحد ذاتها حتى أعرف which question you're talking about.
Miss, you want it now or
No.
tomorrow?
It's your homework. Okay?
Oh, okay. Okay, miss. Okay.
And even the sentences that I told you about اللي هي page 34, you can also send it in the group. طلع. واضح؟ Yes, Hind, you have a question, dear?
Okay.
بس هو ده أسئلة عن private.
No, in the group. تمام? So everyone can share their opinion. Okay, good. What else do we have? Okay, today we don't have grammar, which is very good. Yeah. Now let's talk about big issues. So, on page 36, we have some social issues. Okay, we have 10 of them, and we need to rank them. Once again, rank them. We are going to معناها إنه إحنا راح we put them in order. The most important one, the most important issue, and number 10 is going to be the least important in your society and what you think. Okay, so let's read them. Let's see what kind of social issues we have. Let's start with you, Emma. Can you read them?
Sorry, miss.
Yes, can you read these social
Yes.
issues?
Miss, gender discrimination, miss.
Exactly. Yes.
Homelessness, family ties, domestic violence,
Yes. Violence.
domestic violence, bullying in schools,
Bullying.
bullying, yes, bullying in schools, drugs,
Yes.
sorry, miss,
Drop out.
dropout rates, the destruction of the environment, drug and alcoholic abuse, family breakdown, and racism.
Racism. Okay, so let's talk about each one of them. طلاب. We have gender discrimination. Do we know the meaning of it? We know gender, صح؟ No, okay, gender in Arabic. Yes.
Yes.
Gender شنو معناها؟
الجنس.
Gents. Okay. If it's male or female. Discrimination. Okay. The meaning of this gender discrimination, they are treating people unfairly because they are male or female.
Unequally, yes.
Okay. Students, give me a second, please. Give me a minute. I'm sorry.
بالشهر كم محاضراتنا؟
بالشهر 12 11
اخر 11 دول
11
هذه
محاضرة.
الأخيرة واحدة 12 من
اي 11 11 يوم.
11 يوم.
11 يوم.
يا صار عندي 11 محاضرة هذول.
إيه عشان أنت لاغي. How is that؟
This is the question. 11 رابط داز.
أي محتوى كان أنا بالنسبة لي 12 يوم، أنت بالنسبة لك 11 يوم.
هي صار 11 يوم. 11 رابط داز ما بيقولون. How is that؟
وأنت في اليوم دزيت وما حضروا.
ما بارح هذا ذاك ما حضر فيه.
إيه؟
عدا
لا تحسبه.
11.
عدا 11؟
عدا 11.
ماكو شيء لغوه.
واحد توي 10.
حبيبي محمد عندي محاضرة الله يخليك.
بس كل يوم.
لا حبيبي لا محمد.
ما أنت تقولين ما.
حبيبي أما قلت لهم وان مومنت أو أنا يسوونه بس أدخل والله عندي محاضرة هواية.
هاتي هو هذا خلصت مو خلصت من ذلك.
ما خلصتهم حبيبي بعد نص ساعة.
وان مومنت.
قلت لهم وان مومنت.
هذي شغلة.
حبيبي
أسرع مرتاح يطمئن قلبي. كيف يطمئن قلبي؟ ثانية.
جيب أنا شو يسمونه؟
واحد مي. ها واحد.
لا ها مو واحد.
هذا واحد مي.
واحد مي. واحد. شنو هاي اللغة؟
إيه خلاص.
2 أتحسب التي. 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11
هاي خير.
12 ما أعرف والله. هاي برا.
ها.
Okay, student, I'm so sorry. Are you still with us? With me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, gender discrimination, طلاب. Imagine, like, for example, some other countries, they would pay women. Okay, imagine we have a job, which is, for example, teaching, which is not true. This is an only example, طلاب. Only an example. Imagine we have a teacher. Some other countries, they would pay the woman, the female, less than the man. Okay, just because she's a woman. So this is gender discrimination. Okay, maybe they are getting treated differently because she's a female or he is a male. Okay, for example, some women, they would go on interview and they won't get accepted just because, for example, they have families or maybe she's married. Okay, so this is also gender discrimination. أخذت معنا مع طلاب. So we're treating someone else based on their gender, female or male. وضحت?
Yes, thank you.
Homelessness, we all know it, right?
تشرد.
تشرد, oh no, they don't have houses. Yes, exactly, correct. Yeah. Family size. Yes, okay. Then domestic violence, طلاب.
العنف المنزلي.
العنف الأسري.
Yes, exactly. إنه physical or emotional طلاب. Not only physical. Focus on emotional as well. Abuse happening at home between family members. From a father, from a mother, from a brother. Okay? It's not only about parents. Maybe some sisters, they're doing something wrong. Violence. Okay? Bullying in schools, we all know it, right?
Yeah, تنمر
بالمدارس.
Now, we have school dropout rates. Okay? The number of students who leave school before finishing them. Before finishing school, they leave it. يعني قبل السادس ابتدائي أو خامس إعدادي. Okay? The destruction of the environment. For example, yes, exactly. And for example, like harming nature, pollution, cutting trees, something with water, with rivers, إلى آخره. Drug and alcohol abuse. ما عندنا أي مشكلة بها, right? We all know this.
Right, yes.
Yes.
Yes. What did you say, Zahra?
I said yes, miss. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Family breakdown. إنه family is like splitting apart. Divorce, conflict, other problems.
طلاق.
آخره.
Yeah.
طلاق ممكن تجي من هذا. Okay. Racism. إنه treating people unfairly because of their race or skin color. Especially, for example, in other countries اللي هم they have like white people, black people. تمام. طلعوا
America.
America for example. Why not? بالمناسبة تعرفون احنا شو يسمونه؟ اكو black people، اكو Asian، اكو white people، احنا شو يسمونه طلاب؟
عنصرية؟
لا مو عنصرية. عدا
شنو؟
اكو white people، اكو Asian، احنا يسمونه Caucasian.
قوقازين. Yeah.
تمام؟ فمرات يسألكم are you Caucasian؟ اللي هي middle east وشوية على ايران، شوية هناك كغستان، بس مو كلش. They don't call them that. I'm not sure about it to be honest. So now let's rank them. Which one is the most important issue you can find in Iraq or in on Iraq, in Iraq only? What do you think, Fatma? The most important one and the least important.
الفاميلي bark down family bark down and
Breakdown.
family and شو اسمه همينة family size
Family size. Okay.
اللي شو اسمه
Bullying.
bullying in school
Domestic violence. Which
domestic
one is the
violence
most important, Fatma?
domestic violence
Okay.
ولا شو اسمه
The least important.
ولا هي شنو مهمة ممكن شو اسمه the distortion
Destruction
of
of
the
environment.
yes.
Okay. What do you think?
think
Why?
that's-
Okay, nice, Fatma.
Yeah, I think the most important is drug and alcohol abuse, and the least important is family size.
Okay, why do you think family size is the least important?
Yeah, I don't see it make problem there is more less important. There is no size of family is not more important in the life.
But maybe,
So it's not big
like,
problem.
maybe
It's not
if
big problem.
a person has lots of kids, okay,
Yeah.
and he doesn't
And
have work or certain
yeah, and
his
oh
family.
heck.
Yes.
All maybe they have a more size family and they don't have home or they don't have money or they leave
The kids.
schools they can teach any good learning.
Okay, they don't give them good learning,
So
proper.
I think it's less important.
Okay, what do you think, Zahra? Amazing, Siba, thank you.
I think domestic violence is the worst because it affects families deeply and like destroys life emotionally and physically. I know people commit suicide because of their family. I know people with a very weak personality because of their family. They couldn't do anything in their life because of their family. They keep breaking them down, if it's physically or emotionally. So you are raising the next generation. Like you in home's supposed to be the safest place for you. So when you are not resting at home, where could you rest? So domestic violence is like the worst for me.
Okay, what about the least important?
Family says because it's not matter, actually.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. What
No,
about
it's
like
not.
we have lots of families that they like exactly they throw their kids on the
The
street.
streets,
Yes, to live by themselves.
like how they
That's
raise.
why we have Hisham al-Dhahabi. We
Yes.
have lots of kids. He's taking care of them.
Yeah, exactly. Like people should they think when I can afford to raise them, why I'm just bringing them to life? Like why I'm destroying them?
Because the kid would bring his rizq with him.
Like oh my god
That's their
انا اسكت
mentality.
وسكت اسكت وسكتة ولا ما اقدر حتى اعبر يعني
Okay,
هالقد
that's
ما
their
اعطي شغلات.
mentality. We do have lots of people that thinks that
I know.
if I have a kid, he would he would bring his own money. Okay, الرزق يعني. تمام.
how just tell me how he's just a kid.
That's their mentality, by the way. And we were saying rizq, it's in Arabic. Okay, it means
Yeah,
something from God.
yeah,
Okay, that's why. And maybe because some families they don't have enough money to take some drugs, اللي هي would
yeah,
stop them from getting pregnant. Okay,
yeah,
so that's why their family size is growing.
yeah.
So this is
Like,
maybe for me this is not the least important. For me, the least important but love is racism. I don't think that we have it a lot in Iraq. احنا بدنا have racism. احنا we were talking about Sunna وشيعة. That's the thing.
you know, like this.
The
I
Real
have
Barcelona.
Riyadh Barcelona, this is also racism.
so much.
علمي
Yeah.
وأدبي.
Let's just imagine I'm Kurdish and I'm a Shia, so I have problem in each ways. In Kurdistan, they're talking about Shia like I'm defending them. In Arab, like sometimes talk
No,
about Kurds.
everyone is talking about you.
Kurds
You're the
talk about
victim.
yeah. I'm inside. I fight all the time. In Iran, they're talking about Iraq. In Iraq, they're talking about Iran. So I'm
So
always in
you're
a
always
fight.
the victim, Zahra. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Thank you so much, Zahra. What do you think, Hint? The most important one.
I think all this issue is important,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe domestic violence is the most important because, in my opinion, this issue maybe die to drug and alcohol abuse.
Abuse.
Yeah, and maybe is die to homelessness, family breakdown.
Uh-huh. So domestic violence comes from maybe drugs and alcohol abuse, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So
yes,
this is like it's their father. Okay. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
It comes from different things, from drugs and alcohol abuse, from family breakdown. Yes, true. To be honest. So what about the
Yeah.
least important?
Maybe family size.
So are you all agreeing about family size to love, which is a good thing. We're all agreeing. You are agreeing. I'm not agreeing with you. صراحة. Okay, nice hint.
Yeah.
Well done. What about you, Ahmed?
Yes, miss. In my opinion, the family breakdown is the most important because it's can lead for domestic violence, bullying in school, dropout rates. So the most important is the family. When the family break down, everything be
Ruined.
yes, of course,
Uh-huh.
and bad. The less important, as you say, racism, because as we Islamic country, we shouldn't have racism.
Mm-hmm. Okay, why not? Amazing. Good perspective, Ahmed. Well done. What about you? Did I take all your opinion, Talab? Fatima, did you talk about it? Yeah, you did. You did. You did. What else do we have? Okay, that's it for today, students. We don't have that much today. You can go and take a rest. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't forget your homework, which was page 35. Okay, question question 3 and 4. Sending them as voice messages. تمام. And we have the other page, which is 34. We have every word written in bold. You should use them in sentences, then send them in the group as well. لا. واضح? Do we have any questions for today?
It's Clement.
نعم.
Thank you for your amazing lecture as usual. Thank you so much.
Zahra, appreciate it. Yes, Siba.
Thanks. Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye. Yes, Siba, please.
Miss, I want to ask something. We learn about some vocab, but when I want to speak, I can't put this. Sometimes I forget these vocabs. I
True.
can't use it in speaking.
Yes.
How we can enhance this?
Yes. One of the ways, and what we're doing right now, which was your homework, you are going to use them in sentences. When you use them in sentences, you are going to enhance the idea of memorizing them.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and maybe since this is the beginning or the first time that you do this, try to write more than one sentence. Okay. The first sentence, for example, I have this word, which is bombing. This one is in continuous, ing. Try to use it as it is ما مثل ما هم كاتبيها, then use it in a different tense. بهالحالة شو حتسوين انت؟ راح تعطي نفس الشيء tenses in grammar بس هي مو مهمة. But you're using it in a different way, in a different context. And use these words in a different خلينا نقول conversations. يعني ممكن you can use the word struggling as if we are talking about government. You can use it.
Okay.
Siba. Try to write it as
Okay.
like you are talking to your friend and say, I'm struggling with math. Okay?
Okay.
So use the same word in different conversations or in different contexts, different scenarios. حتى توضح هذه الكلمة. Okay? And always try to write them down. Not only sentences. Without long sentences as well. Yes, without writing the meaning of it in Arabic. إياك معناها بالعربي. Okay? قلت لي معناها بالعربي تنسيها. I'm telling you. Okay? لأنه you remember احنا أكثريتنا ذاكرتنا صورية. تتذكرين الصفحة. تمام؟ راح تتذكرين اللي كتبتيه انتي الجملة and you're gonna remember what you wrote in Arabic but not the words. لأنه انت لغتك الأم هي العربية. So if you want, you can write the meaning of it in English as what we did in the lecture.
بس الكلمة يعني.
الكلمة كتبي معناها بالإنجلش as well as using them in different sentences.
Okay.
زين؟ يعني أنا صح دا أطلب من عندكم إنه only one sentence for each word, but for you, if you're beginning, try to write more than one, maybe more than two. Okay? تمام؟ واضح؟
Okay. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you more. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night to you all.
Good night.
Good night,
You all
Miss.
today. Bye-bye. Aman, Fatma.